Hello viewers, isn't it incredible what these Pakistani mechanics can do? In the last two videos, I defined the housing assembly and all its related parts for you, and explained the procedure for opening it. In this video, we're dealing with a housing assembly that has become curved due to excessive load. So, we will show you how these skilled mechanics restore it to its original shape. Friends, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Your one click would mean a lot to me, providing immense support and encouraging me to create even better videos. Thank you for being here, and let's dive into the repair process together. To start, the tires need to be removed. The first step is to loosen the bolts on both sides using an air wrench. This includes the tire nuts and the axle bolts on the hub, making it easier to detach the tires along with the axle from the housing assembly. Next, the main nut and bearing from the hub are removed. This frees the hub and drum, allowing them to be taken out, leaving the housing assembly clearly visible. Following this, the brake pipes attached to the brake cylinder are disconnected, and the brake assembly is removed. However, there's still more to be done. The U-bolts of the leaf spring, which secure the housing assembly in place, are also loosened. Now, it's time to tackle the differential. To ensure safety and prevent any damage, the differential is secured with an iron sling rope before loosening its bolts. This prevents the differential from falling or bending the bolts when they are removed. Once all the differential bolts are removed, the differential is carefully detached from the housing assembly. It's important to note that this procedure must be applied to both sides of the housing assembly to completely remove it. Stay tuned to see how these mechanics skillfully restore the housing assembly to its original shape. Remember that the U-bolts of the leaf spring were only loosened, not fully removed, because removing them completely would cause the housing assembly to fall. After the differential was detached, the check rod of the leaf spring, which is used for its adjustment, had its pin removed. Then, the U-bolts were fully loosened, freeing the housing assembly completely. The housing assembly was then carefully removed and transported to the hydraulic press machine in a small vehicle. The hydraulic press was used to eliminate the curve and straighten the housing assembly, restoring it to its original condition. Inspect all the components for any signs of wear or damage. Pay special attention to the curved housing, as any deformities can affect the overall functionality. Replace any damaged parts with new ones to ensure the assembly works smoothly. Set up the press machine according to the manufacturer's instructions. Make sure the machine is properly calibrated for the specific requirements of the curved housing assembly. Apply a small amount of lubricant to the moving parts of the machine to ensure smooth operation. Place the curved housing assembly into the press machine. Align it carefully to ensure even pressure is applied. Slowly activate the press machine, applying steady and even pressure to repair any deformations. Be patient and avoid applying too much force at once, as this could cause further damage. Once the pressing is complete, carefully remove the housing assembly from the press machine. Inspect it thoroughly to ensure that the shape has been restored correctly. Check for any remaining deformities and repeat the pressing process if necessary. The curve in the housing assembly has been fixed, and it has been restored to its original condition. It was then transported back in a small vehicle, and the reinstallation process began. Now, watch as the housing assembly is put back in place. Enjoy the video and see the detailed steps involved in reassembling the housing assembly.
Basta via, Axel.